don't know. The thing is, we say some funny shit like that. Like other people are like, oh, I don't know if we should do it. Or like it goes into some like real ass shit that's like unimportant to me in my daily life. That I'm like, hey, you were kind of an asshole at that one time. You should not do that again. It's like, well, the ramifications. It's just like, just don't be an asshole. That's the end of that conversation. I'm sorry.
Sweet. Or like, huh? The people who like, you know, you're telling us like a story, or you're trying to like do a joke that everyone can join in on, and they kill it.
You mean every single joke I've ever made? Yes. Diss on everybody. Calling out Immaculate Emu. Calling out JT. Calling out Tony. Calling out Ravish Raven. Calling out Regal Raptor. Calling out fucking Robert. Calling out Baroque Bobby. I'm calling out Tack's brother. And I'm calling out Tack.
Hey, I work my ass off to make your jokes funny, okay?
Nice. I appreciate that.
Classy, right?
Right.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh,
fuck. The problem is I don't have a good enough background, so I ended up using this fucking weird-ass, like, guy with a giant afro looking at New York on, like, a pier.
What are you talking about?
Well, that's what I use for, like, if I'm just recording nothing. And then I'll put something over it, maybe. But if it's, like, a podcast or something like we're doing, like, kind of right now, then who fucking cares? Or if it's just for me, I don't know. Maybe I want to use this in something weird. Like, I'll just be like, man, fuck you, I'm gonna go do something else. And I just splice this recording in. That'd be funny. Or what?
You say so, boss.
Or the many, many times I'm like, man, I'd rather be playing with literally anyone else. I can just splice this exact recording in on that. No, don't look at that.
Or you could do as Leafy does and just talk over gameplay.
No.
So.
No, I'm not Leafy. Don't you ever say that again. How dare you?
But Ty.
Triggered.
Leafy is here.
Disgusting. It's, you know...
Leafy is everywhere.
You know, that's something I really want to, like... I want to, like, have a conversation about with someone who knows, like, YouTube and, like, the whole drama system. It's like, iDubbbz killed him.
iDubbbz killed Leafy?
Yeah. Like, murdered his channel just by making a video about how he has no chin and how that's funny. It's kind of spooky. Like how just one dude can just go, I hate this guy and everything he does, makes legitimate points about why he's bad. Dead. That channel, let's check Leafy is here on the fucking, like, on the thing where it says that, like, subscribers are dying.
But, I mean...
Oh, the second thing it says is chin.
Oh.
Like, it goes face, chin, Twitter, age, social blade. I don't even know what the fuck that is. And there's sub count right there, waiting for me. Hey, it's going back up.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. I'm proud of you, Leafsters. No, I'm not. I don't give a fuck about you because you're still trash. But it doesn't matter because YouTube has decided you're its freaking little golden boy. I am so serious. He brings nothing interesting to the table.
I think that's true about most, like, gossip channels.
Like,
you know, like,
you mean
fucking...
news YouTube? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. The only person I kind of like is Philip DeFranco. Mostly because he keeps it fairly bipartisan.
Right. Like he like reports news.
Yeah, but everyone else
goes
is like,
hey, don't be a Nazi, and then like kind of leaves it.
Well, and it's like, I think this is a fucking scam, and you're like, okay, I was just here for news, not your shitty ass opinion, okay? But like Phil DeFranco's like, you know, I don't know, I'm not going to make any assumptions. You guys talk about it, which is like, that's how news should be, right?
Right.
If you think about it,
that's how literally all news should be, but it's not.
Even fucking like Fox and CNN are all like,
we don't talk. Dog.
Like, this is.
Thank you for saying CNN though. I appreciate it.
No, it's not like there's one side of the coin is bad. Every side of the coin is bad.
Just throw the coin away.
But like, I don't know, like the whole like, America's should be more red than blue or blah blah blah.
Oh,
like,
all that political bullshit.
I'm fairly purple. Like, I think I don't really care that much about gun laws, but I do care about abortion.
Right.
But also, I think business. I mean, you know, should kind of have hands off, I guess, because it's a business. It's not the government. So I'm like, I have views from both sides. Right. I'm not going to choose a side.
That's because you're a human being. That's like the hilarious thing that I like to point out to people. Is that like people are like, oh, I like this, but you know, like I don't know, maybe you shouldn't abort. And I'm like, does that mean you're a human? Holy shit, guys!
Bullshit!
Guys!
Bullshit!
Calling alarms!
We got a human. We got a human here.
It's a person with his own set of beliefs and opinions.
I don't think America's ready for that yet.
It's not. It's not. How messed up is that shit?
We're not advanced.
No, here's the thing. It's not America. That's the problem that people love to point fingers at, is that it's whatever country you're in or don't like. That's the problem. And it's not. It's the human condition. It's just like anybody that's like, I'm a Marxist now, or like, communism is right. I'm like, yeah, you'd be right if humans weren't full of shit. That would work. But they are. So it's not going to. Like, I'm legitimately sorry that your function is flawed just by the fact that if I make money, I want my own fucking money. I don't want to share my money that I made rightfully with a fucking hobo down the street who, like, is gonna just buy fucking more crack. Like, that's my fucking money, bro. I'm sorry.
Well, that's what I find funny about a lot of, like, green people, you know, like, save the planet. And then you're like, how? And then their brain just shuts down.
Or like, stop using paper or something.
They're like, I don't fucking know. Like, the planet should be saved. And you're like, yeah, great.
Yeah, that's kind of like the thing right now is like everyone's talking about climate control. I hear it all the fucking time on the radio, and that might just because I'm in Minnesota, or it might just because it's the hot topic right now, but people sure do love talking about that shit, and talking about what they should do, talking about how much it should cost, and talking about if it's real or not. I'm like, you can go outside. It is spring in Minnesota, summer in Minnesota. It is hot. I walk outside and I'm like, I literally said, fuck, it's hot outside. I never thought I'd say that. I would typically say like, oh, it's a little humid, or like, it's uncomfortable. But I was like, fuck, it's hot. Shit. Planet's dying right in my eyes. This is garbage. We should probably not be killing it so hard as we are. I mean, we can still kill it. Sure, fine. That's what we do. Yeah. That's hard, though.
But also, like, shit about abortion and, you know, it's I don't know, like it's interesting to me that news programs would take such a like singular view,
Yeah. No. Well, here's the shtick of it, right? Is that like I would totally get if my mom. Hold on, I'm fucking popping shit. There we go.
What the fuck is happening over there?
I'm reassembling my beer can so I can easily transport it in the morning when I'm a little bit hungover and I'm like, fuck these cans.
You're hungover?
Well, it's 4 of them, and they're big cans. Like, they're more than 16 ounces. Anyway. Fuck, made me lose my train of thought, you jerk.
You're the one who fucking grabbed a can or something.
Whatever. I grabbed 4, first of all. I was talking about, like, it was abortion shit. Is that, like... Here's the fucked up part is that like I am pro-choice because nigga I ain't got a baby in me.
nor do you have to carry a child.
Right. But here's the shtick. I have almost been a dad. I have been close to that last trimester where the abortion was quote unquote legal.
What?
Yeah, that happened. And wow. I legitimately had a moment where like I was sleeping, or no, she was sleeping and I was kind of awake and I was just like, holy shit, there's a fucking living being in there with my goddamn DNA and everything in it. Yeah, I could do this. And I had this thought and I was like, holy shit, I need to calm the fuck down. I can't do this. Like I had to like take a step back and like reassess my whole fucking life for a second because I like had a moment and I was like, maybe pro life people have like a point of like if you think every little conceivable piece of sperm is a baby, sure, that makes sense, right? But like, you ever like jerked off in a fucking tissue?
That's life, man.
Is that an abortion as the same way? That's the kind of shit that I fucking deal with. Is that like, listen, bro, the moment that shit becomes like a hump and becomes like a being, that's different than the fact that it's a fucking cluster of shit that may or may not become like retarded or something on the way out. Who knows?
Well, what I love is the conversation about when does life start?
I'll tell you when life starts. When the motherfucker can breathe and live on its own. That's when life starts. That's all I'm saying. That's my personal philosophy.
Well, the question is, how are you asking it? Because there's like a biological term of when life starts. And then there's like the spiritual. Oh, when it cries for the first time.
Oh, fuck off.
But like, what about when it starts sending electrical signals into the brain? How about that?
Or how about the moment where it gets produced in my balls? That's a life.
Right? It's got the DNA in there. Fuck.
I got it all ready to go. It's ready to make a life. Let's get this thing fucking popping. I don't know.
Are those chips pretty good?
I'm pretty good, man. See, that's the okay. I'm about to riff on everybody for a fucking moment because everybody has their strengths and weaknesses, right? Like, Bobby can talk for fucking hours and 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 hours about anything, and it's like, yeah. If I really want to get into the nitty-gritty of something, I can talk to Bobby. Sweet. Tack will brush everything off, and it is awesome because this motherfucker, you could say anything to, and he'll be like, that's just your opinion, man. And I'll be like, well, shit, I guess I'm right. And then it'll be like, oh no, blah, blah, blah. Matthew can hold a secret till the day he goddamn dies. That shit is impressive. Like, I can be pretty closed-lipped, but I will never be as closed-lipped as that motherfucker. And he really believes in friendship, and that's... You get a thumbs up in my book, bro, but... Tony, it is the most fun talking to you. Because I can go from a serious topic to jerking off in a tissue, and your ass will just laugh. And I'm like, yes, that's the point. But you're never here.
Huh?
You're never here.
What?
You're never on, like, Discord.
Because I have, like, a job and responsibilities.
Nigga, you got a 9 to 5.
Yeah, but I have other things that take up my time.
Like what?
Like meeting all of the ladies that I meet.
Yeah? Tell me your name. Tell me one girl's name.
Chandra. Chandra.
Chandra.
Chandra Gupta.
You couldn't even say it without stuttering.
Is Chandra Gupta a leader of India? Yes, but she's also named after him. Yeah.
That's the point. It's a good name, isn't it? That's why she's named that.
And sure, it's a male name.
But I accept her as a non-binary.
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
Are we talking about non-binaries now? I just made a joke. I didn't know you'd actually respond like that.
Can we get real for a second?
Yeah.
Like, whenever someone at CalArts was like, oh, liquid gender, I'm like, go fuck yourself. Because, first off, at CalArts, this past 2 years, it went from being just like, I'm gay, and then everyone's like, okay, cool, thanks, I guess, to being,
we know.
I'm gay, and now everybody has to know. And that's my only trait as a person is that I'm gay. Look at how fucking gay I am.
I'm not funny or interesting or cool to talk to. I'm just homosexual. That's my only thing going for me.
That's exactly right. It was just like, look at how gay I am. Now applaud me for being gay in this terrible time that we live in. You know, it's not like in the Middle East where I'll get stoned to death for it, but you know.
You can't be gay because someone will go, is that guy looking at me? Kill him. That's the end of that conversation. You don't even get to know if
it's like, hey, this guy kind of looks gay. We should probably kill that person.
Is he wearing a hijab? That's for women. Kill him. Like break his fingers now.
Oh, he said he's not gay? He's probably gay.
Oh man. No, okay, this is the best thing coming from my gay technically godfather, even though it's not quote unquote official, and I know what actual godfathers are supposed to do, but he's gay, so it's hilarious to me. You know what godfathers are supposed to do, yeah?
What, the gay man's supposed to teach you the Christian way?
Yeah, no, they're supposed to guide you religiously. That's what a godfather is supposed to do. I find that awesome and hilarious at the same time. Because he's the coolest gay dude ever. he's like, oh shit, you got a girl? Hell yeah. How you fuck her? And I'm like, aw. Dog.
Bro.
Hell yeah. But he said, what did he say? It was just when Caitlyn Jenner came out and bullshit, and then all that happened with the whole transgender, not even the whole non-binary or whatever. It was the transgender. It was just what do you say? Fuck. It was just hold on, transgender people. We just got the right to marry each other. You can wait a little bit longer. And I was just that's coming from a gay guy who's been gay so his entire life, and he's 50. He knows all about that shit. You fucking teenagers with your fucking I'm not really comfortable in my own skin. I need to use the bathroom.
Well, and then there's did I tell you about the bullshit about Drag Ball?
Oh, that sounds awesome already. Tell me again, just in case I haven't heard it.
So we were all like, cool, Drag Ball.
Yeah.
We're gonna have it. It's at about like 9, and it's gonna go until about 1 in the morning.
Oh no, this was the person that was really pissed off, right?
Yeah,
Yes!
and yeah, she was like, or excuse me, God. But
Don't get it wrong.
he was like, this is, like, why is it so late? And then everyone was like, Drag Ball has always been this late. And then he was like, you don't care about handicapped people. It's way too late. I have to change my schedule for this. And we were like, okay, well then don't come then if it's so fucking problematic.
No, you said that.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I said that. But like,
it's fantastic. The don't fucking come.
It's like you're making such a big fucking deal that if it's such a big problem for you, then just don't show up. I mean,
well, that's just the shtick, right?
I do that for things I don't like all the time. Kind of like I don't go to rodeos because I don't like them. I don't go like, hey, stop having your rodeo. I don't like them.
I can't go to one, even though I can't go because it's in Texas. So
since I don't like rodeos, you guys can't have one.
It's not even that you don't like them; it's that you can't even go. Right? That was the whole shtick. Is that like they couldn't go because it was so late or whatever. Yeah. I love that shit. That's some high class entitlement.
Yeah, it is.
I'm legitimately impressed.
And this person also, when I worked on a production with him, God, I hate having to change that every time. When I worked on a production with him, every time we were in a production meeting, he would bring the most disgusting food. I don't know what the hell it was, but it wasn't right.
Well, what did it taste like?
Well, I didn't eat his food. It smelled like shit.
Well, what did it look like?
What is that shit called? It's it had the look and consistency of kimchi.
Oh, okay. I already know that it looks and probably smells pretty gross.
It was rank, dude. Like,
I'm not gonna say disgusting because I think that's going a bit far, but I'm gonna say gross.
Every time he came to a production meeting, he brought that shit. And it made me gag every time he opened it up. Because it was in a Tupperware thing, so that to me meant that he made it himself, which just automatically was like gross. It meant your hands were on it. Like, it's.
Isn't this person like handicapped too?
Yeah.
What a list of problems that you're just adding to. Like, okay, all right, fine. You got laws that require places to have like ramps and shit, but you don't gotta be a fucking asshole about it. Like,
well, most people who are disabled aren't assholes about it.
That's true. You know what? You're right. I haven't met like one. Because I never met that person, so I never met one person who was like a dickhead that was also like disabled physically. Even mentally. I met some pretty cool like people that had legitimate problems. Be jealous of all the people that I've met that you have not.
Alright, I'll do it.
Huh?
I said, alright, I'll do that.
I'll tell you, okay, there's this one dude. His name is Noah. And he's the coolest fucking dude in the fucking world. Like, I knew this guy since I was a kid, since he's my mom's friend's son. So, I got to be friends with him, because we were like, hey, our moms are both in the same kind of business. Yeah! And like I got friends with these two brothers, and they're both like opposites, but they're both fucking awesome in their own right. One of them's married now, and he's like a year younger than me, and it's fucking weird. But I'm like, I mean, that girl's really interesting and like really pretty. So I'm like, fair enough. If you found the one, that's just. I mean, you're lucky. You found her. That's all. You got her. Got her when you get her. Anyway. Anyway, this kid, he's like, he had some kind of like disability, right? That I don't even know. It was something like mental, that like he couldn't process things. It was like Asperger's. It wasn't Asperger's, but it was something like that. And he was like, blah blah, it like affects me, but he'd never outwardly told anyone. But this motherfucker wrote like plays. And like you're like, like he writes little plays. No. He got sponsored. And he got a fucking grant and a goddamn scholarship to college for writing plays. So this fucking kid with special needs is like straight up doing better than me, and I couldn't be happier for him. And like 2 years ago, he was like, "Yo, I'm gay," and everyone was like, "Yeah, you are. Whoa, you're fucking awesome!" And he's like the coolest kid ever. Like he's the kind of person. I went to his birthday once, and he was like, he's the kind of person that gets a present and takes the card and reads the card to himself. And then
I know, I got you.
And then goes like, "Thank you for the card. It means a lot to me." And it's like really earnest, and you're like, shit, I gotta read all my cards at my birthday now because I feel bad. How can he be so earnest? I just want the present and the money.
God damn it.
You little asshole. You ruined it for everybody.
But you know what also I think is the problem at like I'm pretty sure this happens in most art schools, is that most people are just like super vain about everything.
Well, here's the shtick with that, is that you're like CalArts is full, like, and I'm not even just CalArts, like CalArts, like I don't even remember the other like famous art schools. That's how out of touch I am right now. But like all those kids they're full of rich, spoiled fucks. Like
seriously.
Like it's not even funny how rich and spoiled these little fucking kids are. And I do mean little because of their freaking stance. And I'm better than them.
What I love the most was when you would see like super rich kids come in as actors because their grades were so fucking bad.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "I'll just write out college." And then mid-res came and everyone's like, "You sucked ass and we haven't seen you in anything, so get the..."
Oh, Juilliard, that's the other one that kicks people out after like 2 years of being useless. Oh, that shit's nuts. It's kind of, college is kind of like that, but like leaner, I'd say. Like, unless they did start kicking people out, like you said.
No, they kick out actors, dude. They
That's nuts.
cull the herd. Design is pretty safe though because there's so few of us. They're like, "We know you do work, so cool, peace."
Dude, you want? Have I ever told you how I got into the scenic design program?
Probably not. No, I don't remember off the top of my head.
It's pretty dumb. It's really like desperate, kind of like we need scenic designers kind of shit. It's hilarious in its own special way. Let me tell you. So I go into the freaking into the place or whatever, and honestly, I know I'm going there for scenic design, but I don't know why. And I'm like, I've designed like a couple designs, but I have zero drafting experience and 1 year of like actually. Yeah, that's dude. I learned how to draft at CalArts, and I did. Like, I fooled my classmates, but not my teacher, obviously. Like, Michael Smith was clearly like, do you know what a fucking sightline is? And I was just like, yeah, but I don't want to draw it on, like, a bird's eye view. And he's like, you mean a fucking plot? And I'm like, shit! I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just not gonna do it. But I walk in there, and there's, I had both of the TD teachers. I forget their names, honestly, and I kind of regret it because they were awesome. But,
Michael Darling.
Yeah, Darling. He was awesome, and his
Oscar.
Yeah, I think, and also Michael Smith. And I walk in there, and I'm like, and I'm just like, so I got some stuff because I'm really awful at selling myself. So I just like sort of like throw my fucking portfolio at them, and I'm like, I signed a couple stuff. I have like no experience. Like, but this fucking weird shit happens where they go through like my online stuff and they find my my music box I designed and made for Whitney for her birthday, and they're just wait, what?
What?
I told you about the music box, yeah?
Yeah, but they found that?
Yeah, because my mom was insistent on putting that in there. She was like, you gotta put it in there. You made a fucking design, and you actually drafted it, and you actually made it. You're putting it there. And I'm like, all right, I don't know what I'm doing. My mom basically got me 2 CalArts, is what I'm trying to say. But like they walk up, they click on the design. They're like, "What's this?" And I'm just like, I don't know, like a music box or something. And they're just like, "This is pretty complicated." And they like click through it, and they're like, "Oh, you made it." And I'm like, "Yeah, I made that." And they're like, "Oh, this is really good." And like, they're just like super impressed, and they keep on switching back and forth between slides of this fucking music box. And I'm just like, is this fucking working? What the fuck is happening right now? And like, they're just like, oh shit. Well, I mean, like, we already know your brother's already in here, so you're probably gonna get in. And I'm just like, sick. And that's how I got into the design program. Thanks, box. Excuse me. Where is that music box? Let me see if I can find it. No, actually, never mind. I don't want to find it right now. I'm drinking too much, and it'll make me sad. Shut up, man. Just because I'm good at finding the things that I'm looking for, no matter how bad they make me feel.
Just repress it, you know.
What do you think I'm doing fucking now, Dumby?
Let it, you know, sit and roil in your mind until you explode in the middle of a fucking 7-Eleven.
I'm like on the bus.
And then you start like murdering people.
No, it's just like I'm on a bus. I'm just like, fuck. I hate everything.
No, not like a rage outburst. Like you snap. That's what happens. Is wires get crossed and suddenly murdering.
I literally threw off my headphones. I didn't hear anything you said.
God damn it! Well, good thing you missed it. It was pretty dark.
I heard it on the recording. Technically, I'll hear it later.
Ah, damn it! Now they know.
Now they know. Edit it out. Future me, edit it out. Hurry.
Time to back up and go to Mexico.
Fuck. My chip.
How do you feel about mosquitoes, kid? Because there's a lot of them in South America.
Oh, I couldn't live in South America unless it's like Brazil. I'm like the main city, just full of. I feel like just because there's full of like quote unquote beautiful women, I'd be fine. I'd be like, Yeah, I could sell some bananas for this shit. Shit, that was
You would
loud.
you would sell bananas for pussy?
Yeah. What? I'm sorry? Is that a question? Tony.
What if you
Tony.
What if you want a banana?
Tony, why do you have a house? Or why do you even have a room?
Because I needed a private masturbation closet.
What if I could tell you that you didn't need to masturbate if you had somebody to fuck?
But that means I have to accept all of their baggage, and mine is enough.
No, you don't. That's the beautiful part of having a fucked up relationship. I'm the worst person.
No, but see, I want that totally gettable thing, which is a textbook story relationship.
Yeah, but you're not
the
getting
one we
it
see
by having a fucking weird ass jack off closet.
No, I get to imagine it as I'm splooging in my underpants.
Tony, I am convinced you
And
you have the potential to get a girl of that you want. And I don't say that lightly. I'm going to say that you and Tack, yeah, just you guys are capable of of getting like such a jerk. Of getting the person that you want. Because here's the thing, you have long hair. I mean, unless you cut it, which you shouldn't, by the way.
Yeah, I buzzed it. Now I look like a fucking egg.
And you're tall, so like girls fucking love that shit. What are you? I'm 6 foot, and I'm like backstroking. I can't take it seriously. Come on.
Just like, yeah, I guess we could go back and fuck. I don't know. Well, maybe I don't feel like it.
Yeah,
I've had enough.
Yeah, that's never happened.
I've had enough. I've had enough meaningless pussy in my life right now.
Yeah, that's never happened before in my entire life. I've never done that as a ruse to try to get the things that I want. Listen, man. Don't be silent at me just because it works.
I'll be silent at whoever I damn well.
Listen. Have you ever like?
That's my parenting style too.
Oh no! I'll be silent at whoever damn well I want. You're no son of mine. No.
I didn't raise gay kids.
Whoa. You just took a leap and a bound and a half.
Yep.
No, I'm gonna retract what you just said. And I'm gonna go back to like getting girls as opposed to having kids. Have you ever done that? Like let's say you're in a relationship, right? And the girl is all like, "Hey, and you're like, I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of like, my back hurts." Like you do the girl shit. Oh, it's Bobby.
No.
Hey,
You're just in time.
just in time for
You're
what?
just in time for my epic story about how to get girls that are already with you to want you just a teeny tiny bit more.
Oh, go for
I'll
it.
start from the beginning.
All right.
So let's just say you're with a girl that you've been with for a little bit.
Mhm.
You've already had sex, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, and she's all like, I'm kind of in the mood, and you're like, I just kind of, I've had a long day.
You
And my back kinda hurts.
You look her in the eye, and you say, "Damn it, woman, I am not in the mood."
You say, bitch. I can't be bothered with your ass right now.
Put her in her place.
No, I'm so serious. If you're just like, I don't really feel like it, you will never have a girl want you more than in that moment. Just then. And shut up if you think like, Tyler, that can't be possibly true. The fucking girls control the sexualization of the relationship. You're wrong.
No.
Then you're wrong. That's just I'm stating facts. I have done tests. Statistically proven by me, for me, about me.
I have the files.
I wish I took legitimate notes. Just so I could show people.
I have the case notes.
I'd be like, listen, in subsection A,
Experiment 1, subsection A, hypothesis.
By the way, Bobby, I have to tell you I am recording.
Okay.
We're just doing like a podcast or whatever. Or whatever we're talking about, because talking to Tony is a joy.
And since we're recording, we can say whatever swears we want.
Fuck yes.
Whoa,
Cunt,
you said
yes.
Nice one. Very, very creative.
I'm gonna say cunt as much as possible outside of this room that I'm currently in physically.
I think the upgraded word for cunt is poon now.
That's true. That's true. But we didn't record that, so no one knows what we're really talking about. But it'll just be us. Us and our poon sandwiches.
That was quite a conversation.
It was worth it. That went on for a way longer than it should have, and I'm glad.
Actually, the headache that I got from laughing consisted throughout.
Oh man, you should get some pain medication, man.
I'm all met. I'm meted up right now, and I also drank some alcohol.
That's a bad combination.
Yeah, well, you know.
You're only 20
I don't plan on living past 60 anyways.
I could die tomorrow. You don't know. Oh, let me.
It'll be a life well lived.
Bam! I added Bobby in that little picture. Good job, me.
Did a picture? Oh,
yeah. Of course. I have everything, Bobby. Everything you'd ever want. I have it. How does that make you feel?
I doubt it.
You sure?
He can show you the world.
Yeah.
Are you positive?
You want to prove me wrong?
I have an acting career. I could just blossom at any moment. How does that make you feel?
Oh.
I have a dad that teaches an acting class and knows everyone. I could just decide to be an actor tomorrow, which is the day he flies back into Minneapolis and decide to be an actor. I am dead serious.
All you have to be, Bobby, is his trophy wife.
Right. You gotta fly here on your own money. Get your own place because mine is too small. And
it's too big and he doesn't want you in his house.
Suck my dick every once in a while. That's all you gotta do.
That's the deal.
As hard facts, details, done. The end.
That's showbiz, baby.
I'm about to say you want to be an actor or not. I'm such a bad person. Jesus.
I mean,
it's not blood.
Basically, the actors in the 20s were all like, "Hey, I know a guy in the business." Hey?
You mean
yeah,
now.
the 20s.
You mean now?
No, the 1920s.
2020s.
No, the 1920s.
3 years from now.
Like the flapper dancing and the bad economy.
Yeah, now. Got him.
They were all like, "Hey, see, I know a guy in the business. I could get you right in, even though you suck shit at acting." That's how acting was back then.
You just people let you do that. You're famous. They just let you.
And you're like, well, baby, he's a great ride, but I gotta go now. That was acting. It was like great. Oh, he's gone.
Now you're a D-list actor. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome with them scams. Mm-hmm. Is Gams the most like 30s to 40s thing ever?
It's pretty 30s and 40s.
Like no one says that now, and you can only say it in that accent. It's great.
No,
what does that mean?
I don't know.
Gams? How do you spell it?
Gams? Gams? It's like the legs, right? I always thought it was the legs.
A leg. Yeah, gam is a leg.
Yeah. Them gams.
Especially in reference to the shapeliness of a woman's leg.
Thanks for Googling that for me.
Yeah.
Do you know where slang went?
Gam.
Slang went what?
You know where slang went from 100 years? It went from gams to bay. Not really an upgrade.
It's not. You're right. These people who, when Kennedy was shot, and their story,
he couldn't make it through the title.
Couldn't make it. It's too long.
He's like, I saw his brain splatter everywhere, and I said that's communism.
I just wanted to say that fucking Red deserved it.
It's
He was a goddamn communist, is what he was.
Those goddamn commie fucks.
How long has America been fighting the quote Reds?
Reds?
Since the dawn of time, since America was founded.
We never stopped fighting the Reds.
That's true. Communism still exists. We've yet to fucking stamp it out. As long as there's one goddamn red in the country, we can't be America. Even though our flag is red, red, and blue.
No. You know what? Red is always there, but it just changes shape. You know what shape it's in now? Hydra.
Hell Hydra. Hell Hydra. Remember when Captain America said Hail Hydra and everyone went, and then no one cared after that?
And then what?
No one cared after that one comic panel came out that Captain America was like Hail Hydra and he was all like, I'm brooding. No one cared after that point. That was fun.
Well, after this, when the second comic came out, they were like, "Oh, just kidding, he's not."
JK.
But then more recently, like, actually, he is.
Yeah, isn't he like
apparently.
Straight up like Nazi boy?
Yeah, apparently now. They said he wasn't. Now he is again.
Hail Hydra. Hail Hydra.
Hail Hydra. I don't know why the little like laugh goes with it. It just
I'm a Nazi and a commie. How bad can one person get?
You could be British too.
Oh shit!
The ultimate red. Pure red.
Those fucking red coats, lobster backs.
So we've done it. We've created the perfect red. My God.
You gotta love
he's shitting the Constitution right in front of us. You motherfucker.
You gotta love the ingenuity of the 1700 warfare. It's like, hey, let's all stand in a line and shoot in the same direction, and maybe we'll hit most of them.
I really hope we don't have to reload. That's as far.
You know what's also a great idea is let them volley at us while we reload.
Yeah, it's only
fair. And then
fair.
We'll just take turns shooting at each other.
It's only fair.
This is good European warfare, I say.
I like to imagine like the person that like advised George Washington was just like, hey, don't just fucking stand there when you're reloading your gun. Like duck or anything. And then like George Washington was like, You know? You have a point. And that's how we won the revolution.
And George Washington was also like, where are they getting all of these trained soldiers and we're just getting like farmers and shit?
Eat shit. Because that's how better America is. Just by landing here, you become better.
I hate to break it to you, but the French helped us.
They naval warfare. They helped us with that.
The goddamn French.
Fucking quitters. Where were they in any other like battle besides with themselves? That's right. I'm saying America makes France great again. That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Hey, Napoleon had a kind of good run,
Until he fucked with Russia like an idiot.
You don't do that.
Hitler did the same thing, dude.
You're right. You should have learned. Fucking retard. You know who never fucked with Russia? Us. Because we're smarter than that. We're not gonna land in a frozen tundra death land. You kidding me? It's cold.
See, America actually learned the real way to deal with Russia, and it
bombing
was
them from airplanes in the sky.
No. to have an arms race with them, and then Russia will fall apart by itself.
Just looking at them like, I got a new fire truck, and they're like, well, we can make a fire truck. We made a fire truck, and they're like, yeah. Got an ambulance machine. Like, we got an ambulance machine. The wheels just are square, but we got an ambulance machine. It's like, yeah. Got a skyscraper. And it's just like, fuck. We're gonna have pieces. Kill the next door neighbor for his fucking Legos. That's the arm race by 10-year-olds. You're so welcome for that analogy of a fucking kindergartner. Oh, I have $2? Sorry.
I'm gonna push over your skyscraper. Don't you do it.
Don't. Hey. No, wait, hold on. Hey. Don't you push over my skyscraper.
I'm gonna do it.
Don't do it.
I have my hands right on it.
I'm warning you.
I'm gonna push it.
Don't do it.
I'm right about to push it.
Stop.
No, I'm gonna do it.
Don't you put your hands on it.
I put my hands on it.
Did you push it over right now? Did you do it?
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Don't you fucking do it. No.
Did you call your mom? Did you call your mom?
I call my mom.
I'm gonna push it. And scene.
Yes. I love that. More of that, please. Fuck. I'm dying. Did you know that?
Just describe all of the wars of the world like children.
Okay, here's another one. Don't you shoot my mom. Don't shoot my mom. Oh, you shot my mom. Hey, everybody. Shot my mom. Please come and kill him for me. And that was World War I. You're welcome. Oh, I'm gonna squeegee into space. Oh God!
I'm in my space. Don't step in my space. Don't do it.
That's every war ever. You mean?
and that was the fall of Rome.
Hey, can you come here real sec? And that was Egypt from forever.
Hey, what? Take some of this opium. No, I don't want to do it. Take the opium. No, I don't want to take the opium.
Okay.
Oh, I don't want any more opium. Yeah, you do. You want more opium, you little slut. No, I'm going to throw it in the sink. Don't throw my opium in the sink. I'm going to do it. God damn it. Don't throw my opium in the sink. And those were the opium wars.
Here's another one. Here's another one. Don't you? Hey, I don't like the way you're freaking making me pay for shit. I'm gonna make you pay for shit. All right? You make me pay. I don't fucking care about your shit. I'm gonna fucking throw it down the fucking drain. Don't throw it down the drain. I'm gonna throw it down. Don't throw it down. I threw it out the drain. Like, well, fuck you. Fuck you harder. And that was the Independence War of America. I feel like we're losing you, Bobby. Can't help but think that.
We don't want the nicer toys. No, you don't get the nicer toys. We have the nicer. You get the bad toys. No, we want it. Don't take it. We want it. We're gonna get rid of you. Take the nice toys. No, you won't. And that was the French Revolution.
Is this bit over? I think this bit is over. I'm done with this bit because no one laughs at my parts.
I think we're also kind of running out of big wars.
Whatever. There are so many wars.
There are.
But what else? Like the big ones, like what?
Are you
7
fucking real?
World War II.
Did you say Vietnam War?
I was just about to do that. Damn it!
Oh!
Damn it! You ruined everything, Bobby. Here, I got one. Hey,
Do it.
Hey, I'm coming over. Don't come over. I'm here. You better leave. I'm not gonna leave. You better leave. We got nowhere else to go. Where are we gonna go? I don't give a fuck. You better go.
What is this?
Fuck, I'm leaving. That was America from Forever. Take that, greatest country on the planet.
Hey, I want all of this space. No, I want all this space. I'm gonna slap you. Oh, stop slapping me! Stop fighting, boys! Stop fighting. Okay, I'm so mad at you. That is the Korean War.
Yeah, I got one. Here, I'll give you this. You give me that. Thank you. Here, I'll give you this. Well, why'd you give him that? All right, fine. I'll take that from him, and you can give him that. Well, fine. I'll just take that from you. Give me that. All right, fine. I'll take that. Give me that. I'm fucking. This is what I want. I want it now. Give me that. All right, fine. Thank you. Now we all have even shares, right? No, I want mine. And that was a slavery. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You like that straight up turn? You thought it was about something else, didn't you? You fuck.
I did. I didn't think it was
slavery the whole time. You idiot! I tricked you.
Oh,
I'm gonna look up wars. Just the
tell
word.
us.
Just the word. Oh, fight over Star Wars and Star Trek led to assault, Oklahoma. Thanks.
I rewatched Rogue One like a week ago.
Neither have I.
I should see it. It's on my list of shit.
I'm just gonna not talk about it then.
It's okay.
Did you guys see the video?
They all die at the end.
Did you see the video of this woman watching it and she's like losing her shit?
No.
There's like a scene where Darth Vader shows up and she like is like whoa, ah! She's like screaming, and then she's like, "No! Why did it have to end that way?"
Oh, no.
It's kind of like when the lady put the Chewbacca mask on and just couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah.
It was like a little too much, but it was good.
How pathetic. Well, maybe this is my search history. But the first, I look up wars, and the first thing on images is straight up, like, unabashedly Episode 2. Like Star Wars Episode 2. And there's Clone
Yeah.
and like
I see that too for me.
Wait,
okay, so it's not just me. Good.
Wait, the
Yeah,
prequels?
Yeah.
It's also there's
That's
a Lego
pretty
one
bad.
down here. Holy shit, dude.
Yep, there's a Lego one for me.
Why is it that when I search wars, all I get is pictures of Justin Timberlake?
You want to tell us something, Tony?
I have a problem.
NSYNC 2000 was the greatest album of our time.
Can you do one for the Gulf War? Because that my dad was in that one.
I could try. Okay, here we go. Hey, you overseas. Fuck you. Fuck you. Hey, fuck you. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck? Are you working with that dude? Yeah, man. Fuck you. Oh, fuck no. You gotta fucking deal with this shit first. Man, nigga, fuck you.
You!
How's it go?
Are you ready for one?
Yeah,
Mine's better. No, mine's better.
clearly.
No, mine's better. Mine's better. The Cola Wars.
I mean, you could go further, I think. There's too much of, like, bullshit of the Cold War to just end that shit. That's just like Hitler just being like...
No, I said...
Nigga, I'm poor, I need some shit.
No.
You said the Clone Wars, I think.
No, you misheard me. I said the Cola Wars.
Cold. Oh my god. Fuck you. You tricked me. I've been bamboozled.
You've been phlebotomed. I don't know.
Nailed it. Oh, great. Now I have Leafy was here sub count on my fucking search
Gross.
history. Thanks. This is all.
Oh,
your
he's a
fault.
shitty person.
You're right. And the only reason you think that is because of iDubbbz. You're welcome.
No, I just watched a video that was released a few days ago where this guy like showed like how terrible he actually is.
By somebody
And
else.
there's also another video. There's like multiple videos. It's like there's one guy that made a video a while ago. It wasn't iDubbbz, and then just recently there's another guy who made a video.
Oh, man.
It's like guys that like knew him that like they were used by Leafy.
It sounds like old news, though. Sounds like something he'd already done. I don't know. I don't want to talk about him because he's younger than me, and he's more popular, so he must be doing something right.
That's another thing. His videos are really bad.
And yet, YouTube has decided to make him its golden boy, as I've said before.
Golden boy.
Yeah, it's his gold, like just like PewDiePie. The only thing that's different is that people are
He's the
against
platinum
him.
boy.
Well, PewDiePie was the first golden boy. He became a platinum boy. There's a difference.
The first golden boy was Niga Higa.
Was who? Niga Higa?
Niga Higa?
He's always been a silver boy.
No. I think the first Golden Boy was Fred, I think.
Fred? No.
I think
no.
well, Niga Higa was like the first
He
like
appealed
big
to a large
guy.
audience. He was like the first
Yeah.
person to like be like, "Hey kids, check this YouTube shit out." And they were like, "Yeah."
Fred came after Niga Higa, and then he topped Niga Higa in popularity, and now no one cares about Fred.
Also, there's like a huge Asian demographic that Niga Higa
Smosh is huge.
Smosh. Okay, here's the difference. Smosh earned their shit. That's I hate to say that because they're retarded. Well, they were, and they are. But
And one of them left.
Their
Yeah,
content
whatever.
got better.
Did it?
This was also when I was a lot younger too.
Right.
But they're like, even when I was pretty young and I was watching it, I was like, Jesus, this is really annoying. And then it kind of got better. production wise, and I think maybe idea wise, but now they make movies. I think
They made movies, but now they it's a brand. It's just like oops. It's just like what's that other YouTube shit it's just a brand. Like I guess like College Humor. They're kind of just like some people will just make some shit and they'll put their name on it and they'll just be like, look at this video, and they'll be like, hey, didn't this other person? Like, no, we made that.
Doesn't Facebook do it all the time?
Facebook is guilty as fuck about that kind of shit.
Oh yeah, people get away with.
But that's like specific people, like freaking
Sofo.
Shit. Yeah, that's old news though. He doesn't give a fuck about that. Apparently, allegedly.
He was on a podcast with freaking H3.
Yeah, I tried to watch that. It was just so fucking boring. Hey, it's my fucking anniversary since I broke the shit out of my freaking lizard's cage. Hashtag Cinder. Man, where's Tack?
I don't know.
Tack is dead.
He's
probably going and making Tack decisions again. That's what I'm going to call them because I don't know what he's actually doing ever. That's going to be my my super excuse for, does it sound like I'm really talking shit? Because is it? I'm going to be like, man, freaking Bobby's doing Bobby shit. Freaking Tony's doing Tony shit. Freaking... It sounds like I'm talking shit, but I'm not.
It's just the shit that you do.
Whatever the shit you want to shit, you shit, bro.
In this case, it's going to IKEA and rearranging all the furniture.
Are you rearranging all your furniture, Tony?
No, the furniture in IKEA just to piss them all off.
I just go in there and move tags. Not necessarily signs.
Well, see the
hey,
IKEA here.
Someone's joined us.
Oh, shit.
It's Matthew.
It's Mateus. Mateus.
Oh shit!
I'm recording right now.
Yeah, I have to tell you I'm recording. So if you want to get out, now's the chance. He's a raptor. See.
Oh, I think he has lung cancer, actually.
Shit.
Can't it be both?
It can. You are allowed. Wait, Matthew, you just... Did you hear my my new way of fake talking shit?
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, that people are doing whatever the fuck they're doing. Tony's just doing Tony shit. Bobby's just doing Bobby shit. Matthew's just doing Matthew shit. It sounds like I'm talking shit. Right. It sounds like I'm talking shit, but I'm not. Way to just derail that whole entire segment. Thanks, man. Jesus. There he is. I found you. I knew it. I knew it was tech shit.
So, did anyone play Doomfist yet?
I did.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
He's also very hard.
Yeah, probably not gonna main him at all.
I'm gonna main him.
I'm gonna try.
As my DPS, he'll be my DPS.
Of
So many DPS here.
people in the face.
There is so many. You're right. We need another builder, right? Another defense.
Well, that's what the rumor is for the other new hero. That's not Doomfist.
The monkey.
Yeah.
Monkey.
The chimp.
Yeah. There was apparently some leaks or rumors about another new hero being a chimpanzee from the lunar colony.
Chimpanzee?
And yeah. and that he might be a builder on support.
Support hero.
Yeah.
When are they gonna add a new defensive hero? There haven't been any new ones since the game launched.
When they just put Symmetra on defense.
I'll have to just put Sombra on support.
Symmetra's always
Because she works
Wait,
offensively.
Symmetra just
Change her up a bit so she better suits the support class.
No, I like Sombra on DPS. She's super strong.
Want more
She's a
support heroes.
backline disruptor. She doesn't support her team directly, more like she does anti-support for the other team. It's like imagine having 7 people
on anti-support for the other team.
I mean, Symmetra only supports their team with their ult, and that's really
No,
it.
she area denials.
And the shield.
She does the stuff. She does enough. It's fine.
Her teleporter, both her teleporter and the shield generator are for the team.
Yeah.
And her barrier is just fast enough for the team to follow it.
Well, I guess.
Swinging his hammer right at you.
Shut up, African man is super pissed and prideful. Doomfist. What did he say when he's all like, I will carry the objective even if I have to do it by myself? I was like, yeah!
Something along the lines.
It's so cool!
He's also a good guy in his own right.
What? Shut up. He's a Talon leader.
Yeah, but
by
the
the
way
way,
he
Tony
words
is a bad group.
is the bad man's. But the way imagine Doomfist is trying to make humanity stronger, but he's being a dick about it.
Yeah, because he's all like, yo, we gotta fight. In order to be human, we gotta fight. It'll be like he's basically
in order for humans to evolve.
Just you gotta kick the shit out of each other if you gotta fight. You wanna be cool? Fuck you, fight each other. It'll be sick. I got a giant fist with horns on it. It's legit.
Are you guys talking about fucking Overwatch again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's the new.
Come on.
This is another conversation I can't join because I have never touched Overwatch.
Well, maybe.
Well, it sucks to be you then.
I'm serious. Maybe you should.
It's only $40.
Well, he has a Mac. But you're getting a PC, so there you go. Right?
There you go.
Tony?
Yeah, like maybe in a half a year or so.
Oh, that's so long. I thought you were making bank, dude. What the fuck?
Man,
I'm making bank, but I like to save my bank.
Well,
the next 2 heroes, maybe, just maybe,
it's only 50.
One animated short.
It's the fucking Boondocks. It looks like Boondocks.
See, Ty, I have an illegitimate child in Cuba that I have to pay off.
I don't believe you.
Well, believe my bank account. It's running dry.
Bitch, I'm poor.
Little
Doomfist legendary predictions. Terry Crews.
No.
Nigerian Prince.
No.
Just straight up boxer.
Yes.
They could always add in. Go ahead.
His Doomfist is literally just a boxing glove.
Yeah. That's the only thing different about it. He got Doomfist little boxer shorts.
Yeah.
That's it though.
He's also got one of those teeth guards.
He's gotta have the dumb African bullshit, the freaking neck weird extendy thing.
Oh my god.
And the bone through every single orifice. Just because I don't know, he's African. Who cares now?
Say African?
That's what he is.
I know.
No,
I posted something that kind of relates to that. Kinda.
Nintendo's recent brown waifus.
Yeah.
I mean, true.
Why is there just a Hershey's bar?
You not get the joke?
I don't. Because they're all dark skinned. I get it. They're all milk chocolate.
Yeah.
Isn't
It
Ranger like
seems
12
like
or
Asian
something?
people are finally hopping on that Black D. Hey, finally.
You
Oh,
just kind of cut
shit.
off. Did you knock down your mic or something?
I kind
Marina
of
is pretty-
did. Oh,
Marina is really cute.
who? Is that the breath?
The
of
squid,
the
the octopus girl.
Oh,
No. The Octowing, who's a good person.
oh yeah, that's why.
Oh.
That's why you're attracted to her. It's a good person.
I'm saying because Octolings in the Splatoon are bad, but she's
Yeah,
good.
she's got a great personality. That's
Okay.
really why I like her.
Cusco. The best scene in all of Disney.
Do you know what's funny?
What's funny?
Is that for a Disney movie, that's really out of place. But for David Spade, it's really not out of place.
It's almost like it's ad-libbed by David Spade.
He probably made it up on the
And
spot.
they're like, fuck, we already animated it. Why did we pay those people overtime? They said they were focusing on some other scene. God damn it.
It's like, for Cusco, yes, that's maybe a little harsh. But for David Spade, no, it's par for the course.
Pretty normal. Did you hear about him making fun of Eddie Murphy and then he never appeared on Saturday Night Live ever?
No, I didn't.
Fuck you, he did. He was all like, yo, you're fucking washed up. And he made a joke about it.
Cut off.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Yo.
You're washed. He's like, yo, you're washed up. Basically, in a joke form. And then Eddie Murphy never appeared on Saturday Night Live after that point. It was fucking...
Oh, and Eddie Murphy never did?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, and I missed Eddie Murphy so much.
Hey,
Donkey.
he made Beverly Hills Cop 1, 2, and 3.
You keep cutting off, man.
I've only seen the first one,
My
but that was
connection
really
is
good.
at frickin' green.
That's like-
I mean, the
That's
Beavis
like-
and Butthead movie.
That's like,
Didn't have
oh,
Eddie Murphy in
you
it.
have to like Tim Allen. He made Santa Claus 1, 2.
But he did, though.
It was Buzz
But he's-
Lightyear.
I
Yeah,
And
Eddie
we
Murphy-
also got Donkey.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy will return for Shrek 5 when it comes out.
Shut up. No, he
It's
won't.
come. It's happening.
Stop talking about it.
And he's gonna show up again when they put Mulan 2 into Kingdom Hearts 3.
Shut up. No, he
Mulan
wasn't
2.
in
He
any
wasn't
Kingdom
even in the
Hearts.
original. Okay.
He wasn't even in 2.
Kingdom Hearts.
He wasn't even
Or
in the
one.
1. As a summon, he wouldn't even go like, hey, Sora, thanks. Like, that, he couldn't even be bothered.
All he had to say was, "I am Mushu."
Yes, true. I am Mushu.
They probably just took that from the movie.
I am Mushu.
He doesn't
they?
say
I think-
that. He doesn't
Yeah,
say
he-
it like he does. At least.
Yeah.
Was that you trying to
You don't
shush
know.
me?
Yes.
Nigga, I'm over here. You can't.
I mean, there's nothing you could do about it.
Yeah, there's.
I mean,
plenty of- actually,
Actually, Ty could shush you if you wanted.
forever.
Nothing you could do.
I'm tempted, but I know better.
I mean,
Exactly.
he kicked me from our Tekken game.
I did.
Yeah,
Shut up.
you.
You know what you did.
Oh, you know, Eddie Murphy was in Norbit. That was good.
What? I fucking forgot about Norbit.
Hey, Eddie Murphy made the Disney
Y'all
classic
cutting
Haunted
out.
House. Okay,
No,
I
that
don't want
was
to hear
not good.
anybody. Anybody talking about Pluto Nash like that.
That had potential, like
But
to
it-
be good.
but
I
was
feel.
it- But was it?
I mean, they made like an entire series out of Pirates of the Caribbean, which is a ride.
And yet
Disneyland.
they fucked it up.
What it gave Johnny Depp the ability to be the rapist.
You're not entirely wrong. I've always wanted to just talk about girls' breasts in public before, but now I can with Pirates of the Caribbean.
Now I get to be drunk in public, and people will think I'm doing a bit.
Woo!
I'm Captain Jack
I'm
Sparrow.
gonna go down to Disneyland. I'm just gonna hang out on the ride and talk to people. It's gonna be fucking cool. Put me in a costume. You guys know who did that, right?
He's asking ride goers if they have rum. Like,
no, yeah, Bobby, he legitimately did that. He went to Disneyland, he dressed up like Jack Sparrow, and he hung out on the ride.
Yeah, I know, and that's what I'm saying. Is that during the ride, he's like, "You guys got rum?"
Listen, I'm running a little low.
It's like I'm losing steam up here.
My high is coming. I'm on that crad down like fast. I gotta do this for like 3 more hours before they pay me. That's real Jack Sparrow.
They've milked this hard enough.
Are you kidding? Did you ever? Apparently that the new Pirates movie is okay, and I'm like, I don't believe you. You fool me once, shame on you.
I know. I can't trust them either.
Yeah, we'll probably get Pirates 2 in Kingdom Hearts 2.
I hope so.
With with Davy Jones as the boss.
I'd be sick.
I want to say that they're gonna put 2 and 3.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, that's hey man, you can't just say you. Hey man,
I mean,
listen. I will admit Laura and Hacker Laura / Sombra looks alike. But you can't just say Octoling Marina girl looks. Okay, you can, but fuck you, that's what. And you know what?
Yeah.
This recording gets no music because I got copyrighted. So you can just thank YouTube for that.
Thanks.
Just do some like music that can legally use.
No, I'm not going to. It's just gonna be a big fat nothing. So there. I'm sick of being copyrighted and not being punished for it. Like I'm not a serious YouTuber. I will be banned like every other YouTuber.
You gotta be as big as Logan Paul. Or his brother.
Sorry, I'm not a strut. Sorry. Do you even know his name?
I forget. Paul Logan?
Jake
No.
Paul? Jake Paul, I think.
Jake Logan?
I don't fucking
Logan.
Jake.
Logan Paul and Jake Paul.
Yeah.
It's every day, bro.
I'm like, it's every day, bro. Gross. Shout out to Viners taking advantage of the YouTube algorithm. Cheers to you.
Because
there's that one guy.
What, Tony?
Didn't Gabby from the Gabby Show do the same thing?
I don't know what the Gabby Show is.
Oh. Was she like? No, she was also like a super prominent Viner, and then now she's on YouTube.
Yeah.
A lot of
Probably.
Viners are because they can't Vine anymore.
Right.
So they went to YouTube.
Not viable sources of income, so YouTube is the most logical adaptation.
So they're taking over.
One channel at a time. We taking over. Oh, copyrighted. Oh, demonetized. Fucking YouTube.
There's that one guy that like was like talking like shit about like a security officer.
Yeah, I saw the I watched H3 too.
Yeah, I mean I think I heard about it before H3. Not sure, but he's saying I'm so much more famous than you, and then like everyone saw that video and went to the security guard's Instagram and was like, and then just had him made him have more followers than made the security guard had more followers than him.
Yeah.
So the security guard now has more followers than the guy that was giving him shit. Yeah. So now he's more famous than him. So
Okay, Tony.
It's really funny.
I like when the internet can come together like that for a good
Yeah.
cause.
I'll tell you what the internet can come together with. Fucking, what the fuck is Endless Lake? Tony,
What?
why are you challenging me to Endless Lake?
I didn't challenge anybody to end this lake. What are you talking
just
about?
did right now.
Well, I didn't mean to.
I will take a screenshot.
Yeah, well, if I did, I didn't mean to. I'm currently locked in a pretty epic battle with my cousins.
In what, Endless Lake?
Yeah, well, we're like trying to see who's the best at these like little pocket games, and I currently hold the top title on 3 of them, but 2 of them have yet to be conquered, and I will make sure that I do win them eventually.
Man, that sounds super boring. Not gonna lie.
When you're in the middle of work and you have to do fucking paperwork, anything goes, man.
Literally, please, God, send me anything.
Well, I'm also a fast worker, so like people think I'm gonna take for like 2 days to finish something, and then I do it in an afternoon, and then I'm just sitting there at my desk, it's like, okay, cool, now what? And they're like, oh well, we ran out of things to do, so just hang out, I guess. I'm like, well, I'm getting paid for it, so fuck it.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of like what I was doing, except I was actually fucking working. That's
Yeah,
pretty,
yeah. You know what? Your checks. Yeah, you know what, dude? Your check's in the mail. Okay, you're a great guy.
It's not in the mail. It's on. You know.
Auto deposit. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, see, I get it. I didn't mean to hit you. But you were right by the play again button.
What a jerk! I am not a play or a game or again. Fuck you.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say with Splatoon 2, the 2 new characters they introduced, the Marina and Pearl. What is Matthew?
And
What?
You're like,
Are you trying to do the dumb pun they did?
no,
Their names?
your mic was all like it felt like air was blowing into it. It was really loud.
Well, my ceiling fan is not ceiling fan. My window fan is right behind me.
Okay, yeah, it was just really
They're
loud.
both giant zippers. That bothers me.
It's fashion.
It's a size
But anyway.
of your head.
Bash. I was saying, yeah, one's named Pearl, one's named Marina. Marina is a synonym for harbor.
Cinnamon?
Cinnamon.
Destroyed.
No. It's a synonym. It's a
Cinnamon.
synonym. Marina is a synonym for harbor.
Me.
So, did you make the connection
No
with Pearl?
cares.
Pearl
No.
Harbor.
Ouch.
Pearl Harbor.
I'm not jabbering because I keep emailing you. He's not a prince.
Oh, you don't know that. Well, actually, in a sense, he kind of is.
Is he?
According to his lore, he was supposed to inherit this big company from his family. So, in a sense, he kind of is.
Boo! You know what he should have been? Should have been
Terry
a
Crews.
fucking radical Terry Crews woo bot that freaking punch shit really hard.
I mean,
Maybe
he
we'll
does half of that.
No, but he should have been going like, whoa! Every single time he presses the punch button.
Maybe they'll include an African American later and have him
Yeah,
be voiced by
wouldn't
Terry
that be
Crews.
nice? Forget an actual black person as opposed to a freaking Portuguese or African person.
Cool.
Tell me,
Well, his voice actor is actually African.
yeah, I know his voice actor is legitimate. I'm saying there is no African Americans or
He's
black,
He's
or AKA
African American.
black people He's
No, I
not
think-
American. He's African. There's a difference.
He's African American.
He's.
Bobby.
Piss me off, man.
Take
Yeah.
take it from the two black people here. African American is vastly different.
I'm not from Africa,
I know.
so I'm not African American.
Okay.
I'm American.
You-
I have African descent. I'm black. That's how it goes. And anyone who says
Okay.
otherwise is a PC piece of shit. Fuck you.
Oh.
Stupid.
Okay.
Reminds me of that time I was playing on
I
the
mean, that's the
PTR
definition
earlier.
of a. It's just the definition of it.
What? No, it's not.
It's a black American.
If
that's
you're
what
Portuguese American, you're from fucking Portugal. You know? Spanish American, you're from Spain. Mexicana, you're from Mexico. It's just how it goes. I'm black.
Reminds
who
me
I
of
am.
that time when I was on the PTR earlier. This guy said, Numbani heroes only, and he picked Lucio, and I got a little triggered there.
It's just dumb. It's just like fucking wrong. here's what I dislike most about fucking Doomfist. We already got an African. She's a robot, but sure, whatever. The point is, we got an African covered.
Well, I mean, we got two Japanese people
They're
And
brothers.
two Australians.
and
There's
three
no excuse for
Americans.
What do you mean 3? Who else besides
Two
McCree?
Americans. McCree, Soldier, and Reaper. Or Reaper's Mexican.
Aha. Aha.
Reapers of Mexican descent.
Descent, but he's
national-
from
is he
America,
American?
right?
Yeah, on his bio, it still says he's from America.
Yeah.
He's
Meh.
He's Mexican American.
I
Triggered.
I agree with the Soldier. Well, whatever. Keep all Americans. Point is, I don't want just fucking clicks on my goddamn fucking resume of black people. Like now we got two polar opposites of black people, right? We got, oh yeah, dancing is fun and I like to sing and blah 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 party, and we have to destroy it. It's the next human evolution is violence. So fuck you, Blizzard.
It's like Luke Cage and Black Panther.
Luke Cage is cool and Black Panther is cool. They're not two different sides of a
Dude,
coin.
Black Panther is the shit, man.
But like they're not two different sides of a coin. That's the
Oh,
thing
Black-
I'm talking about.
Black Panther is African.
Black
and
Panther
Luke Cage
is
black.
a fucking king and a badass and a fucking ruler who just goes around. No, he doesn't go around and fucks up shit. He waits for you to come to him, and he's all like, "Did you just walk up to Wakanda? You thought you could just steal some fucking shit? Let's go! I'm freaking." And then Luke Cage is all like, "Sweet Christmas. I'm black and I can't jump for some reason.
Sweet Christmas.
Also, I'm super strong sometimes, but I can't like pick up a car or nothing. That would be ridiculous." That's the thing.
So what is it?
And
with
there's
Blizzard?
two Mexicans too. I mean,
What?
Sombra and Reaper, they're two Mexicans.
Is it?
Reaper's Mexican American.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's different.
Hey, I mean,
Yes.
I mean, you want to have a? I'm not Mexican, so I'm not about to throw down. But you get into an argument against somebody who is. Holy shit.
So Bobby, do you?
Yeah,
so
no,
Bobby, what are you again?
Puerto Rican.
So
Oh,
so
so
would
you're
you
from
say
Puerto
you're
Rico?
Yeah, are you culturally in tune with Puerto Rican? The Puerto
Dude,
Rico.
tell me about Puerto Rico. Where you're from? How's that?
I'm
How,
not s-
how is that
I'm not-
place?
I'm still Puerto Rican. That's what I'm trying to say.
You're
I'm
Puerto
Puerto
Rican
Rican.
American.
Yeah.
Sure.
You're-
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's not sure. You are. It's
Yeah.
a fact.
Yeah. I'm just confused now. I never said I wasn't.
You have to add your nationality now. Is basically like the gistic of it. Is everyone's from everywhere, so you gotta belong somewhere.
Oh, there's two Egyptians.
They're
Oh, yeah, two
related once
Egyptians.
again. It's not Fair.
Roadhog and Junkrat aren't related.
That's why I'm saying fuck them.
Oh,
Well, that's an
they're-
entire
they're good
continent.
buds.
What
I'm
if
like,
one is
whatever.
from Sydney and one is from somewhere else?
No, here's how you divide it. Roadhog's from New Zealand. There.
He
Now
is.
all of a sudden they're totally different. I still don't understand that.
But
whole
there's
thing.
different countries in Australia.
Oh yeah.
Would that be okay?
Name another country, Bobby.
Australia.
And
Austria.
fucking Europe. You can't trick me.
well, actually, also, if you use that logic, Orisa's Numbanian, and
Oh god.
Doomfist,
Yeah.
and Doomfist is Nigerian.
You're right. We
Yeah.
should get every single country of Africa in that freaking Overwatch list because people
Well, yes,
care and
yeah.
can tell the difference. I'm sorry. How many African fucking players you got that you need representation? That's...
More than you think.
Well, yeah. You got internet and fucking. We got 4 now. If you're counting Egypt.
Yeah.
You got 4 heroes. That's more than enough. You're done. You filled your quota. Everyone pack it up from the Africa sector and go home.
You know, there's probably going to be more anyway.
I know. Because the game will never end. That's the beauty and horrifying truth of freaking Overwatch.
Okay, so
Overwatch
you just
is the Pokemon of PC gaming.
Oh god, don't say that. That's
So you
Is that something that was actually said?
I feel like it was. Ugh.
so you just want people who are like born in different like countries.
Sure.
Okay.
I want representation for me. That's what I want. I want someone who's mixed race and not necessarily in between, like not necessarily one more than the other. That's what I want. But whatever.
Okay.
Fucking Pure Bloods, the fucking fighting game.
Yeah, we don't have any. There's no Australian or there's no Puerto Rican or Argentinian people.
No, there's not. And there should be. Aha! There you go. Aha!
God.
Talk to Blizzard about that shit. They didn't have
You know,
to make
they might
Doomfist
eventually.
freaking African. They could have made him literally anything. He was in Shadow the entire time. If this motherfucker came out and he was all like, "Hey, I'm from Chile," I'd be like, "Sick." I'd be like, "Radical," but he's not.
I'm from Ecuador.
Yeah, right. I'm from Cuba. What's up, y'all? And like, I was just like, that's a weird accent, but I'm down. Let's go.
From Belize. Nicaragua.
I'm from Czechoslovakia.
Did you say Czechoslovakia?
Yeah.
Gross.
I'm from Bulgaria. Yeah, there's a freaking country. I've known one Bulgarian girl, and she was stunning.
Is that the only reason why you know?
Yes. That is also the only reason I know about their flag, also, because I drew it. Because I am a fucking loser. But that's not the point.
What did you say?
Don't worry about it. That's what I said.
Otherwise, the country would not exist in your eye.
I wouldn't know about it. Like, just like I wouldn't know about Balkans if it wasn't for the game Depth. Where me and Tack played, and then some guy who I'm now friends with on Steam was also playing, and he taught me how to play the game, and he was from the Balkans. Do you guys know where that is?
The Balkans?
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
I do.
Oh.
looked
That's
it up.
from
Aren't they
Don't look it
owned?
up, Bobby. Don't you look it up right
what?
now.
I'm sure it's in
now.
Europe, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Guessing it's southern
Uh,
Europe.
You're pretty close.
Yeah.
It's like the whole Italian, Greece, Mediterranean section. That
Okay.
whole shtick, and I'm just like, that has like a name for the whole fucking region? Jesus.
Oh.
So you're right, Bobby. Congrats. Here's your clap.
Yeah. I'm not so dumb.
You're cultural.
I know a lot of names of countries. because of Animaniacs. Like I tried
know
learning the whole.
I know the whole dictionary because of Animaniacs.
I tried like memorizing the entire song and it's kind of stopped.
It's hard.
But like, I know a lot of it though.
There's a reason why he reads it from a fucking script.
He is also a cartoon.
So he's able to do anything.
So what I've been thinking about this morning.
Oh yeah, apparently they're making an Animaniacs reboot.
No.
What?
Yes.
No.
Steven Spielberg's going to be a part of it. Apparently.
I don't
What?
care. Just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Don't touch it. It's fine. Oh man.
Is this a reboot decade or something?
Yes.
You know what they should
Yeah.
Reboot.
Yeah, like
They
And
are.
so
They
that-
are.
Shut
They
up,
are.
Bobby. Shut up.
They are.
Stop telling
They're
me these
rebooting it.
lies.
They're not.
That's the one show I like actively avoided as a child. I looked at it and went, "That looks fucking stupid," and I turned it off every time. Damn it! Now I have to
Reboot, yeah.
avoid it all over again.
I remember watching Reboot and thinking, oh man, I gotta see this. But then I look at it as an adult, I'm like, God, what am I looking at?
Oh, that's the evil guy. That's the evil guy in the reflection.
What?
Where's the
He looks
weird
nothing.
blue black kid with dreads? That was a guy. I don't know if he was the main character or not.
I think he was. Yeah, what was his
He's
name?
blue.
I'll be right back.
I forget his name, but he was the main character. God. I don't think it was Tom, because that's the Toonami robot.
Yeah.
And then there was that green girl and her little brother. And then her little brother turned into a badass. Did I get missed? No, reboot, not roboot.
Reboot. They're just rebooting everything because nostalgia sells.
Well, the only thing that worked out was Samurai Jack, and that technically was a continuation.
I'm sure there's other reboots that were successful, like for cartoon shows.
Down there, cat. Nope. Alright. I'm safe from another cat attack.
There's a lot of movie reboots that were successful. I don't know about
His name was Bob.
Bob.
Super lame. God, what fucking loser would be named Bob? Bobby, did you see that video I posted to you?
I did. What was that?
Bobby, come here! Get the fuck out of here!
Hey,
It was
guys,
from that
get
playlist,
ready to be
too.
blown away.
He knows about the playlist, Tony. How
I've
come
never
I was-
watched. I've never watched it, but I've seen it like around. It's like, what is this? What is this? Why is this in my recommendations?
Oh, the
It's a
important
picture of like a
Yeah,
weird
important videos.
creature.
Important videos. You gotta watch them all, dude. I did.
Hold on,
Hey
I gotta get
guys,
some water.
look at this sick show.
They're rebooting DuckTales. I don't know
Oh,
how that's going down. Apparently, it's not bad. Apparently. They basically already rebooted Dexter's Lab.
Did they?
Basically, like when they got a whole new team to make the show, and they changed the animation and like just like the way the shows are.
Do you
Like
consider
crafted.
that a reboot? Because it was not too long
I mean,
afterwards.
Yeah, it's not really, but it basically is.
It's
Like it basically, it feels like a reboot, but it technically isn't. It's technically not, but it feels like one.
Well, I'll agree that it was trash. So
Wait, what?
according to Bobby, the Dexter's Laboratory reboot.
Oh yeah, that was funny. That was funny because it tried for the perfect amount of time and it totally disappeared out of nowhere. It was great. It knew its fucking place. It was like, hey guys, you want some new episodes? Here's 3.
It was more than 3. It was a lot.
I only saw 3.
Also, Mandark's actual name is Susan.
Yeah. He had hippie parents. There's an episode where both their dads fight.
No comment.
There was like a wacky races like parody episode.
Hey guys, you know what reboot I really want?
What?
Johnny Test.
Oh,
They're gonna say Johnny Bravo.
He's got a supercharged backpack. His genius sisters treat him like a lab rat.
Tyler, why are you using that opening? There's a better one.
What?
Yeah, there was 2 seasons of the quote unquote reboot.
Believe
That's
me. Oh,
That's a lot more than I expected.
We're probably gonna see a Ed and Eddie reboot like eventually.
Yeah.
In our lifetime.
Yeah, well. That's kind
I'm
of
waiting
where
for-
I'm at now. With every reboot ever.
I'd like
Go ahead.
honestly, I wouldn't mind a continuation of Ed and Eddie with the same guy.
But they already did that. They went to school.
Yeah. With this,
Remember?
and then they made a movie that was really good.
That movie was funny.
It was good. Yeah.
I liked that movie. They finally.
Brother, and he was a huge cunt, and I was just like, yeah, fuck Big Brother.
I bet you sympathize with that, Tyler.
Big Brother's a shit, yeah. That was me.
But Tyler, he's your Oni-chan.
That just means I'm more of like a Sasuke-esque character than I want.
Did you just admit to being Sasuke?
Yeah, why the fuck not? I already said I was like what'd I say? What'd I say to Josh that I regret? I said I related to Roxas and I hated it.
Oh,
Just like fuck, I shouldn't have said that because it's not true, and also I hate Roxas.
I am definitely Pervy Sage.
Okay, bro.
or you mean you die?
Yeah. Also, I sneak up on women when they're in the shower.
You couldn't. You're too tall.
So
That's
was
why-
Jiraiya.
That's why I have.
Grown ass man.
That's why I use ninjutsu to harbor my sexual fantasy.
Is that why you have a shuriken on your Miguel?
Damn right, I have a shuriken on my Miguel.
Oh, it all makes sense now. I get it.
Because I'm a goddamn shinobi, dude.
JT has a collection of butterflies.
What? What?
Butterfly knives?
That's awesome. Ah, fuck.
Oh.
I just cut myself again. Damn it.
Tyler, I know you admitted to being Sasuke, but you don't have to go emo.
Oh, my family! Ugh, I hate Naruto and all my sexual frustrations.
Are you saying your first kiss was a dude?
I'm not saying it wasn't. Could have been transgender, you don't know.
Maybe they identified as a woman.
It was non-binary, so wasn't it, man?
Don't assume.
We already had this conversation, you guys.
Have
was a
it
long
again. Piss off
Here we go.
piss off them again.
Piss off them.
Yeah. Them, because it's plural. They prefer it is one
Yeah.
person, but it's them.
It is also a gender-neutral term.
Well, that's the fucked up thing, right? Is like, I'm not a guy or a girl. So I'm like, okay, so you're like an it. It's like, what?
Whoa.
Ah, I can't. Ah, it's just like, what do you want from me?
What was I supposed to call you?
What?
It's like, what was I supposed to call you then?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, there's only 3 things I know. and I refuse to call you Z because that's
Z
not
or
a word.
Zer.
It's not a word. It's not in the
No.
dictionary. Eat a dick. You
Yeah,
pick a word from the dictionary. How about that? I don't care what you pick. Pick a freaking gazelle. I'll call you a gazelle if you want. At least it's a word.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get people who identify as like other genders
And you
besides
never will.
guys and girls.
Don't understand, Bobby. How
It's
could
just-
you understand?
I don't know.
Here's my take, right? It's the
Uh-huh.
same thing as everything else. If you shove it in my face, you're a fucking cunt.
Mhm. Yeah.
But otherwise, I don't care. I
Yeah.
don't care. You could be like well, I was about to give a really bad example. You could be like gay.
Attack
straight-
helicopter.
What?
An attack helicopter.
Sure. Why not?
That was a meme.
Right.
It's like
remember
I
that.
identify as
The
a
whole meme is Apache attack helicopter.
Yeah.
Apache attack helicopter.
But like, you could be a wolf, a fucking llama, a man, a woman, a nothing. Who gives a fuck? You could be a Lorax for all I give a fuck. As long as you don't force me to literally have a conversation with you. If I go like, hey dude, come over here, and they're like, don't call me a dude. I'm like, all right. And if that's as far as that conversation goes, cool. But if you go, actually, I'm, and you know, a conversation's good when the person starts it off like that.
Actually,
I'm a Sonic Chew, and I don't appreciate. Oh, please tell me you know about Sonic Chew.
I know it's why that of all examples.
Because it's the best one. Because it's the most dramatic.
Okay.
I like it a lot. If you're a Sonic Chew, I respect you as a person. Or a Sonic Chew. Sorry.
so, yeah, don't.
Sorry. Oh God. What have
You've
I
done it again. You've angered them.
They're gonna come super fast at me and do electrical attacks or whatever Sonic Chews do. Future me, put up a Sonic Chew. Thank you. Just for kicks. That was also to remind you guys that you are being recorded, just in case. Just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah, I want to make sure you know, because I don't want to be like that guy that's like, let me explain.
You don't want to be that guy who goes, hey, look at my dumbass.
Well, there's that, and there's this fucking weird podcast I listened to that was it was like going back to the past to recreate what happened and fixing the problem and blah blah blah. First of all, guy doesn't even fucking do anything. For 6 fucking episodes, all an hour long, I listened to them all. Nothing happens. It is infuriating. But the point is, he like goes, he finds this. I'm convinced it's staged, but whatever. His ex, who was his like first love, like messages him on like Facebook or whatever. Would never happen. He sounds like a fucking loser. And it was like, oh, you're back in town, let's hang out and blah blah blah. And like he keeps on saying that she wanted him to put the recorder away, but he ends up recording the conversation anyway. And
What a
like,
dick.
right?
Yeah.
It's such a
It's
douchey
illegal.
move.
Legal to record someone without them knowing.
Yeah, it's just it's a basic like not be an asshole thing to do. It's just to be like, hey, mind if I do this? They're like, it's just like, hey, mind if I take a picture of you? No, sick. Like that should be the conversation. I don't know. Maybe I'm too simplistic for this world.
Yeah, I can't think of a word.
Basic. That's a word you could use.
Yeah, too basic, Tyler. Get good.
I dissed myself, technically, giving you that shit.
Get wrecked.
Got him.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself, bro.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Fuck. Shit, I'm just messing with... don't mind me. Don't mind me. Shit.
There's an in-game chat saying Symmetra is the cheapest hero, and then somebody replies, "Good, cause I'm on a budget, bitch."
That's pretty cool. That guy gets points. There we go. That'll be good. Or girl, or Pikachu, or Sonic Chew. Oh, fuck. That's what I'm gonna call non-binary people from now on.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna call them Sonic Chews. See how they like it.
As soon as they go, excuse me, you just interrupt them.
Say, your excuse,
okay.
Bless you. I'm sorry you have a cold today. Goodbye, click. Get out of there.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
And if you're like,
No,
if you're in real life, you can just run away.
Identification. Ring, ring. Hello. What do you identify as?
Psych, I always call you a Sonic Chew.
Just fucking kidding, idiot. Got him. I wish I could have prank calls like that, but I get too nervous. The only time I've ever gone through with a joke was one that we almost got fake in trouble for. It's actually one on my actual.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, the Lucifer one.
Yeah.
The only one that I was just like, hell yeah, we're going full in. And then he was like, we can call the cops. I'm like, fuck. He probably can. Is it against the law, though, to prank call, helplines?
Probably.
Is
Helplines?
Yeah, it was like a Christian helpline. That's what we were calling.
I mean, even if it's not illegal, it's...
No, it's a jerk move, I'm saying that, but, it's still funny. It's the worst thing that you could do, just in case there's someone who actually need help, but it's still funny for the time being. Wow, how I'm just digging this grave right now. How far can I get?
Do you need a shovel?
I'm just using my paws right now. So yes.
So you admit you're a Sonichu.
God damn it!
I got him.
Fantastic. Oh gosh, I should probably go to bed pretty soon.
Yeah, it's 3 hours ahead.
2. I'm not in fucking New York.
Are you though? Doomfist Legendary looks like a JoJo character.
No.
God damn it!
No.
Son of a bitch!
Do you have it? What are you doing?
I'm playing this game.
There you go.
You're playing games?
I'm playing
He's playing
a game on my phone, and then an Amber Alert came in and made me block.
Oh, get fucking wrecked by some person having an actual problem, you idiot.
Why did some kid have to be kidnapped right now?
What a inconvenience to me.
By the way, never have I swiped up an Amber Alert so fast. It's like, God damn it! I am making a little cat jump between boards.
I can't help it.
Me.
Why should I care?
I've already gone to bed. I can't help you.
I'm in my PJs. I'm not going out to search for a kid.
What?
Fine.
I love when like Amber Alerts are like, hey, check for this one car that's really, really prevalent in your. It's like, sure, I'll go check like the 20 cars that look like that.
911, yes. They're all in the parking garage right now. Please come kidnap all of my freaking roommates right now. Alright, y'all got any more things to
Shut up!
things to say? Fucking
Yeah, shut up. You're so annoying.
yeah, apparently.
God, Tyler.
Oh, are you going back to that conversation
Huh?
where someone said that you were like a little much?
Well, yeah.
Oh, a what? A what?
What?
No, see, they know exactly. You were giving a vague explanation.
Tyler, you keep cutting
You what?
off.
Tony,
What?
what did you say?
I didn't say nothing.
Okay. Well, if y'all got
Wow,
anything to say-
sounds like a little bitch.
I mean, if I have to.
Did you see the new DLC for Tekken 7
Bowling?
reveal?
Thank God they
Yeah.
brought back bowling. Everyone was really waiting for
Tekken
bowling.
bowling.
I can't believe they're having DLC for bowling. Oh man, I can't wait to get a strike for all those Heihachi heads from bowling. Good thing you can wait for a match for bowling.
Sold.
There. That was my reaction when I first saw it. I was underwhelmed. I'll say that. Cause who the fuck cares about bowling?
So you're saying that you were whelmed at all?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, under is still... Yeah, I guess it's still kind of whelmed.
So you admit it.
Yeah. If he makes us pay for bowling, that's dumb. That's dumb,
Yeah.
and it makes me happy I didn't buy a season pass. That's all it makes me.
Speaking of season passes, I still need to get them, bro.
Yeah.
Really? All that DLC you're missing out on?
Yeah, I just haven't picked up my Wii U lately.
I mean, maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe there's so many other games that are far more interesting. That's all
Yeah,
I'm
like
saying.
my free app game, Monster Super League.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I totally didn't spend money on just earlier.
What the fuck? Are you spending money on free shit when there was like a Steam sale not yesterday?
Wait, what?
The Steam sale ended 2 days ago, excuse me. No, yesterday, because it's for you guys yesterday. Shit.
Well, I didn't pay attention to the Steam sales.
Stuff was on sale, bro. Wait, I literally don't believe you. There's been everybody playing all new games recently. I could see the majority of them.
Let's see. Library.
People be playing
Nothing new.
playing Diablos.
Diablo?
Diablos 3.
Diable Jambe?
Nice. That was actually pretty good. I'm gonna give you that one.
Yay. Point for me.
Luigi.
Put that shit on the fucking wall.
I did.
Alright. Y'all got any other news or anything to say?
Let's
Anything to say
see.
to me? Ah,
Tyler, you're a little bitch.
yeah, well, what's new?
Good faggot.
Yeah, well, Anything else?
You're also a scrub.
Yeah, well, so far I'm undefeated on Tekken. It's all I'm trying.
That's what makes you a scrub.
Don't you fucking say anything, Tony. Don't say anything.
And by doing that, you're even more of a scrub.
Shut up. You weren't there.
Eddie.
Don't shut up. You press circle on like 2 bars. That's not a fighting game. That is a
Law.
Shut up. You almost lost as a spammy character that I taught you how to spam.
Lucky Chloe.
You didn't even play Lucky Chloe.
Yes, I did.
Wait.
Won.
Yeah, and you lost.
I beat your ass at Steve with Lucky Chloe.
I don't believe you. There's no proof.
You backed out of that game.
There's no proof. You can't
out of the lobby.
The thing is, Tony, you can't prove it. That's the thing.
See, and he wasn't even
Actually,
recording, so...
Really? You were recording it?
No, but you were recording it.
Not that part.
Oh, fuck.
Idiot.
And even if he was recording, he could just delete it. Therefore, no proof.
Exactly.
Get wrecked.
Go
Got him.
Room, idiot.
Got him.
Damn.
I'll show you someday, Tyler.
When we have good internet, you'll show me good.
I'll show you someday.
Or later this month, if I bring... Wait. Nah, Bobby's got it, even if I don't bring it, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll just be like, Bobby, bring your PS4, it's time to throw down.
When are we gonna hang out?
When I get there.
Where we always hang out.
When are you getting here?
July 19th through the...
When he gets on the
30th.
plane. Duh.
The 19th through the 30th.
I get there the really late at night. Well, for me, I guess. I think it's still the 19th when I land, but it'll be on midnight.
Yeah, because
Wednesday.
he's shaving off 2 hours.
Well, just think of it. I'll just think of it like this way: I'm gonna be going to bed before y'all and waking up before y'all also.
Wow, what a scrub!
It'll be fun for me, but I'll get used to. I'll probably get accustomed to it within like the first week, and then the second week,
And then,
I'll be like, yeah, and then I'll come back here and I'll be like, fuck.
You're a Californian in blood, so
I'm not. Shut up.
whatever.
you can't hide what's inside.
No.
You don't associate yourself as a
Wake
Californian.
me up inside.
I just say I've lived there for a long time. Too long.
Pretty long 5 minutes.
Escape.
All right, peace. I'm out.
Bye.
All right.
Later, nerd.